Hello everyone, my name is PJ and this is my friend Tyler and welcome back to
2P Amnesia, Part 10.
Okay, so we're in the final stretch of the game. Yeah, so we already have Agrippa's head, which is the only thing you need to get the best ending. And hopefully those two assholes aren't around anymore.
We should be good. Although I'm not really sure what we have to do over here. You say there's something we need to do.
Yeah, there's a machine we have to interact with. Okay, here we go. The doors stay gone apparently.
Once they're destroyed, yeah.
Nope.
No.
Of August, 1839. I cannot believe what I have become. One of the girls escaped and I chased after her all the way upstairs. I hunted her down, and what is her life worth? How many lives can I take before I surrender my own? Sure, I would kill a murderer to save an innocent, but to kill an innocent to save myself? A cold-blooded murderer.
Yep, and that was basically the end of that.
Yep. I'm certain that like immediately afterward, this is a tinderbox?
I don't think it's a tinderbox. It's a bucket of tar.
It said tinderbox and I hovered my...
He is lying.
Now, you picked up the tinderbox and the dialogue for it was still over.
The text was still... Okay.
Yeah.
Bucket of tar. Yeah, that's what we're gonna need to put the orb back together, I think.
I mean, not really.
I don't know. Isn't it just going to push the tar out, like, in the node?
Yeah, that's what's going to happen.
Yeah, but you can come down... Yeah, you can come down here earlier in the game and there'll be a big gate here that prevents you from getting in. But the shadow broke it down, so...
The shadow opens the way for a lot of you. In fact, I'm almost certain that the shadow wants you to get Alexander. I'm almost certain of that.
Maybe. Let's see. I think we had to throw something into these gears in order to break them. Maybe a hammer? No?
Actually, because think about it. You met Agrippa before, like right before, so he should have been in the path of the shadow, but the shadow ignored Agrippa.
Isn't that because he's initiated? Isn't that the same reason it spared him before, when he found an orb?
Is that? I don't know.
There's lots of rocks we can use. If a big old rock doesn't work... There we go. Do I need to get this? I don't think I do.
No.
Do enemies appear here now? Nope, they've just despawned.
They're gone.
Yes, that's all you gotta do to get rid of them is to let them kill you once each.
Yeah.
Shadow doesn't go away, though.
Nope, Shadow's still a threat. Although it can't really kill you, though, so...
I think that's it, though. I don't think we're gonna see any more monsters for the rest of the game, because I think that's the last room. Right over there.
Yeah, we're at the end.
Okay.
Let's put the orb together.
Well, let's put the tar in here first. And then the orb pieces. One at a miserable time.
Yeah, so the orbs are freaking big.
Again, I unlocked an achievement for something something I've done before. Doesn't make any sense. Yeah, so the orb absorbs all the energy from this thing.
And lets you pass.
And now I can walk through it.
And here we go.
And now the shadow is going to be extra annoying.
Shadow.
It's pretty much just going to be chasing us constantly now.
Yep.
Chases you in here and you gotta pull this lever. Shut that door. You go through here. Okay, we're safe in here. Nope.
August, 1839. It's not fair. I'm not to blame. I've been manipulated by that demon. He played my guilty conscience and duped me into facing a shadow alone. That vile, conspiring man. He expects me to meet my death as he steals power beyond imagination? Alexander, I will kill you for what you have done. If only the Shadow had caught me in London or Algeria, I wouldn't have to suffer this humiliation. You made me a murderer. A monster. And now, I merely await my death. I am too weak to press on. I can hardly stand as my knees fail me. I cannot see as my eyes are dressed in tears. I am as broken as the men I've tortured. If only I could wipe my fear away, as we did with them.
Daniel is a really great character. I do not really... I think most of it comes from his voice actor, who did a fantastic job.
Yeah, the voice acting in this game is all fantastic.
Yeah. Very believable performances all around.
Okay, now there's a couple of altars we have to stab ourselves on.
Mm-hmm.
Some kind of initiation ritual. And then we stand in here.
Yeah, I don't really know what this is all about at all.
Meh. But at least we get some use out of these.
Yeah, it's about time. Yeah, it is funny. Like, we didn't use it. I think, is it the first time we've used one? Maybe the
No,
second
we
time?
used one before.
Okay.
Just to get rid of the red filter. Okay, another one.
It's so weird.
We're almost at the end of the game.
Yeah, we're getting there.
Oh, okay.
Nope, oh, going a bit nuts. Oh, nope, nope. Is he gonna collapse, or... You're already full in health. So you're not really hurt, you're just kinda...
There we go. Okay, now the shadow's in here. Just kind of ignore it. We go through this door.
Mm-hmm.
And here we go.
Yay!
This is the last room ever. Orb chamber.
We're ready to go.
And here we are. And there's Alexander.
I was wondering if you were going to show up.
Oh, naked and
I
floating.
see Agrippa convinced you to run some errands. Tell me, is everything nice and clear now? Am I the villain? Good and evil. Such comforting concepts, but hardly applicable. Are you so blind that you see no good in me or evil in Agrippa?
Agrippa really didn't do anything wrong. I mean, name one thing that Agrippa did wrong.
Okay, well, there's 3 different endings. There's one ending you can get just by letting Alexander open the portal, just waiting to die.
Yeah.
Because once Alexander goes to the portal, then there'll be nothing to stop the Shadow from breaking its way in here and killing us. So that's what we're gonna do. We're just gonna wait.
For the first one. I mean, obviously, this is the one ending that like no one would go after because like, what's the point? It's kind of a waste.
I mean, it's pretty much just there, unless it just gets you game over.
Does it just get you game over? Well, I mean, you do want to see like what happens when he goes through the gate, what he says, you know, and
Yeah, I want to show that off too, I
Yeah.
guess. But over time, these rocks, whatever they do, will spin around faster and faster.
Mm-hmm. Not really sure what to say.
It takes a long time. Because it's supposed to be giving you enough time to figure out what to do.
But you can't even like talk to Alexander or anything.
No, and these flames hurt you. Yeah.
Can't even make fun of him for having a tiny penis.
Do you see it? A whole other world. Isn't it beautiful? I can finally return home.
I don't see a world.
Is it the other way? Do you see one on the other side? Nope.
Nope.
But you, I am softer. You will be able to return.
Alright. It actually went a lot faster than I thought it would. Huh.
It still takes a long time.
Please, let me go.
But then the shadow breaks in here, and then there's nothing you can do to escape from it. There's nowhere left to run.
Yep, and you basically just, deal with your sins and you just die to it. Yep. Well, that's something, I guess. Ending 1, complete. You got an achievement for it too somehow.
Thank you, my friend. Your sacrifice won't be forgotten. You will be celebrated forever.
Yep. That's,
Well, there you go. That's the worst ending. Mm-hmm. You die and Alexander wins.
Yeah. So, I guess we'll just fast forward to the end of the credits. And
No. This is the first time we're showing the credits, so we'll let everybody see them all.
Okay. Then we'll show the other 2 endings?
Yes, and we'll skip those credits.
Okay. Well, I guess since we are at the credits then, I guess we'll give our final thoughts on the experience.
Amnesia is not a bad game. It's just kind of a mediocre horror game. It's got some good puzzles, even though some of them are overly simple. The voice acting is top-notch. Mm-hmm. The graphics are okay, except with some of the filters making it seem like it's poorly rendered. Mm-hmm. Like you recorded it with a 480p camcorder.
Yeah. Honestly, I think that, like I said, Amnesia is definitely important. It is an important game. It did a lot for the horror genre in modern day. I mean, it went on to inspire many better horror games like Outlast.
And Amnesia Custom Stories.
Amnesia Custom Stories, yes.
Many of which are better than this.
Mm-hmm. But I will say that, yes, graphically I'll agree. It actually still looks good by today's standards. It does the whole, like, Dark Souls no moving lips thing, but, you can live with that.
And there's not much music in this game, but
doesn't need it.
It's recognizable. Mm-hmm. The sound that the monsters make when they see you. The Kank's theme, for that part, is very recognizable.
Well, it's this game may not have many themes, but at least it has some music. Shadow Tower has no music at all.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just kind of funny.
Some games just have good atmosphere with no music. But yeah, at the end of each ending, at the end of the credits, you'll see a different code listed at the bottom. In the Amnesia game files, there is an archive. I don't know if it's a zip or a raw, it doesn't matter, but it's password protected. And the password is split into 3 parts, and you see each of the 3 parts at the end of each ending's credits. So that's your reward for seeing all 3 endings, is to be able to unlock that archive, and inside is a bunch of concept art and stuff. Mm-hmm. Cool stuff to look at for actually going the extra mile to complete the game.
Although maybe it would have been a little bit better if they had actually designed it so you had to play the game through 3 times.
No, that's annoying. But yeah, you click continue, and it should start us right back in the inner sanctum.
Should.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, right here. Okay.
I was wondering if you were going to show up.
Ignore him and just
Convinced you to run some errands.
try and push these over.
Is everything nice and clear now?
Find out which way to push them.
Good.
Well, you have to just move the mouse, man. Anything? No?
Are you so blind that you see no Goldie in me?
You have to push it over in a certain order?
I don't know. Here we go.
Okay.
That one's going down.
Do that.
No, don't do that. I can use that sound clip.
Doubt my intentions. Why would I take such extreme measures to save your life? Maybe I'm saving mine too.
Oh, it was kind of moving.
No, I think that's the sound of it not working. That weird sand sound. There we go.
Stop it. You are ruining it.
You are ruining it.
We are so close, I beg you.
Is there a different orb on top of each pillar?
just like
Maybe.
a prisoner of circumstance, trapped in a world I no longer recognize. As you gain your freedom, will you deny me mine? We are so close, closer than I've been for centuries.
Well, whatever. Yeah, it doesn't matter to us.
Meh.
Yep, doesn't matter.
Killed us. You killed us both.
Yep, just made him away. And we die too, right?
Yep. Because the shadow kills him, because the protection's all gone, and then the shadow doesn't kill us?
Wait, no, it doesn't kill us.
It was my greatest triumph,
Oh,
and I never looked back.
huh. I guess it was after him and not us.
You think I was afraid, fleeing Brandenburg? Huh. Quite the contrary. I knew it was my purgatory, hellfire made to wash away my sins. There's no denying the things I've done, but I have paid my tribute. I gave them that awful man. I did the right thing.
And that's the hallway where we started the game. Door's open now.
And we also have Agrippa's head in our inventory. We have a new friend forever.
Who can't even talk to us, but is consciously aware of everything.
Yeah.
You can really fuck with a guy like that forever.
But seriously, no, you just have a head. Seriously, the ending is weird like that because it's like, oh, well, Agrippa.
Is this a different song?
I think it is. So was that ending better or worse than the other one?
That is the neutral ending. That is the ending that most people get, because it seems like a normal ending. You kill Alexander, and you escape with your life. Seems pretty simple. But there is a better ending. Yeah, this is definitely different music.
Yeah, for sure.
Music by Miko Tarmiya.
Tarmiya, yeah. Honestly, this entire game, was this an English production?
Yes.
Okay. I don't know, I could see it being Canadian or
Bill
French.
Corkery as Agrippa. Sam Mowry as Alexander. I wonder if he got any more work after this. And Richard Topping as Daniel. He sounds British. Topping?
Yes, Richard Topping. No, I think the best character in this game probably is Agrippa. Just because he's likable. He's the one likable character.
He's the only character in the game who isn't a complete asshole.
Yeah. No, but that's
You only have 3 to work with, so...
That's an honest question, though. Like, what did Agrippa do wrong? Did he do anything wrong?
I don't know. I think maybe Alexander was just blaming him for his continued banishment.
I don't know.
Anyway, but there's another part of the password.
Yep.
And then we go right back in and get the best ending. Now to get this one, we had to do exactly as Agrippa instructed. We have to wait for the portal to open, and then toss his head in it. So we gotta wait a while.
But here's the thing, right? Like, this is a question I've always had. Like, Agrippa can't speak. I mean, all he can do is breathe and just live, basically. That's all he can do. So, what exactly is he gonna do once he goes through the portal? Like, will his body be regifted back to him or something, or what? Or is it just a realm of spirits? Like, is it not even a realm for physical bodies?
Yeah, I think this realm is a bit less material than this one.
Okay.
Because it clearly had different laws of physics.
Yes, it definitely does. Yeah, but if that really is 4 separate orbs, that's pretty crazy. But yeah, we just kind of gotta sit here again.
Yep, just gotta wait. We finished this game so much faster than I expected.
Really? I told you it was short. How many episodes did you originally imagine it to be?
12. Like, just barely making 12. I didn't expect us to be getting all 3 endings this early into the 10th.
Well, we got 2 episodes to mess around with One Piece then. Like not One Piece, but
One shots.
One shots, yeah. One Piece. just have the 1P on the plate.
No, One Piece is the one with the pirates. What?
That was really funny. That was a really funny joke. I actually like that. Oh god, can we have a sequel to One Piece called Two Piece, please? Is the opposite of rubber glue?
I don't know.
'Cause I was thinking what Two Piece would be a guy with glue powers.
Do you see it?
Okay, there we go.
There we go. Just grab a gripper's head and toss it in there. The portal will be open very soon.
Oh, it's not open yet?
I can finally return home.
Okay, try now. Okay, yeah. What?
It went.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah.
Fool! You have ruined us.
Yep, so apparently only one person can enter the portal at a time. So everything breaks down, Shadow busts in, kills Alexander, and then kills us. Or does it?
It appears to.
There he is. Do you see him, Vaya? He deserves so much more. Please, help him. I know you can.
So is that wire?
Don't worry, Daniel.
Nope.
It will be all right.
That's Agrippa talking.
No, I'm talking about the lights.
Oh, the lights?
Yeah, the lights supposed to
Probably.
be wire. Yeah.
Yeah, so in that ending, Agrippa gets saved, Alexander is killed, and we get to explore other dimensions forever
Yep.
with our new friends.
Yep. Agrippa on wire. Again, perfectly awesome for a sequel. That would have been an awesome sequel. Just exploring other fucking dimensions. That was so cool. But nope, they didn't do it. They had to make Machine for Pigs. Those fuckers. Oh god, there should be a novel about that. Just Daniel, Agrippa, and Wire just exploring shit.
I'm surprised they never did write a book for this
Yeah.
game.
Oh, that's awesome. Well, last credits roll, and the end of the game. And honestly, the second ending is probably the best. Just the one where you escape, because that's
Just
kind of
the normal ending?
yeah. It's just better because there's more actual completeness to it. There's an arc to that. To this here, I mean, it's less of that. It's more like
It's more like an extra ending.
yeah,
Like, yeah, here's a good ending, but here's a better ending where you become a god and eat cake forever. Or here's an ending where Bambi's mother comes back to life and Pinocchio becomes a real boy.
Didn't Pinocchio die in the original story?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, I think he actually died in the original story.
Well, a lot of stories by the Brothers Grimm and Hans Christian Andersen had sadder endings than they have today.
Yeah.
Especially The Little Mermaid.
And there's the last code.
Odin 314. Mm-hmm. Some of these are probably someone's username.
Probably.
Yeah,
But yes.
but that's it. That is the end of Amnesia.
Thank you guys so much for being with us.
Yeah, so this last episode ended up being shorter than I thought it would. I thought we would go over time just to fit all the endings into one video.
Nope, we did all 3 endings, plus putting the orb together and everything. Like, we did all that. Oh, that's crazy.
God damn, this game is so short. I mean, we literally just beat it in 5 hours.
Yeah, it's a short game. It's a little bit, it's a little bit longer if you don't know what you're doing.
Yeah,
Like, you could easily squeeze 7 hours out of this game, maybe even 8.
I think it took me twice as long to beat the first time I played it. 10 hours.
That's one of the reasons why I don't. A lot of people don't like short games. I like short games. I mean, I like short games because it lets you experience something quickly and easily, and there's not much investment in it in the long run. I mean, it's better than having a 100-hour experience full of lots of filler. Is what I'm trying to say.
Maybe. I don't know.
Well, you know as good as I did that the standard game time used to be 20 hours. That's nowhere near what it is now.
Well, it was 20 hours for things like JRPGs, but the standard time for like old 2D platformers and stuff, like the ones in the Genesis, you were expected to beat those in like half an hour to 2 hours.
But again, those experiences got their value by just repeated play and mastery of the systems. That's no longer a thing anymore. There's no mastery anymore. Now you just have difficulty settings, or the game adapts actively as you play. There's less of that memorization of stages.
Well, those still had difficulty settings.
Sometimes they did, but what happened in the original ones when you had difficulty setting? You usually lock out the full game, wouldn't it?
Not always.
Some of them would.
Most of the time, they would just change the way you take damage or change the number of lives you start with.
You know, a lot of them would cut a lot of the game for you, though.
I can only recall a couple that did. I know High Seas Havoc only lets you play the first 5 levels if you play on easy, and it doesn't warn you.
No, none of those ever warn you. But one that does, Gimmick on the NES does.
Little Samson.
Little Samson does.
It locks out the last few chapters of the game if you play on easy.
Yeah. I think Adventures of Little Ralph does, but I don't know if you played that game.
I've never heard of it. No.
Okay.
But we should end this here.
Okay, we're done. We're just having a little bit of discussion.
Thank you all so very much for watching. If you like this Let's Play, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe because we really appreciate it. If you want to support us on Patreon, there'll be an end card at the end of the video and a link in the description below, alongside links to our social media and Tyler's Twitch account.
Please come and see me.
So, we'll see you all in the next video.
But no, Crash is like incredibly like humanoid from like the waist down. But then you look up and it's like, what is that massive orange pixel that they call a face and upper body? He's an anthropomorphic Dorito chip.
MLG.
Well, we are in like a sea of Mountain Dew right now, so I guess that makes sense.
It's just as dangerous.